Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. It's great to be with you again. Today's video is going to be all my completed pages and whips for March. I can't believe how far the year has flown by. It's already March, we're looking at Easter. So much is happening and there is still so much more coloring to do. As you can see, I've got just a small number of books. I managed to do 5 pages this month, which, considering the month I had, was actually pretty impressive. I have got a whip in Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I do have another page which was a whip, but I'm almost finished that whip already and I'm a bit late to filming this video. So without any further delays, I'm just going to jump right in, show you my one whip and my couple of completed pages, and hear what you all think. So first up is Jasmine Beckett Griffith coloring book. Now this is my current whip and I'm hoping to complete it between March and May, all going to plan. And it is this beautiful page. I absolutely love coloring on this paper. I believe it can hold a lot of different mediums, but my favorite is the Prismacolor Premier pencils because they just blend effortlessly on this paper, and I actually find that the coloring process is relatively quick. So everything so far is Prismacolor, and I really just need to carry on working with this. I reckon it would probably take me a weekend, maybe a bit more, to finish up. So I am following the original painting, but just tweaking the colors of the butterflies, and I'll pull in some of these purples into other places as well. So yeah, really loving how this is turning out, and I really think the background is super cool. So that is my whip in Jasmine Beckett Griffith's coloring book. Then in Fragile World by Kirby Rosannes, we have a completed page which is currently being edited and put up on the channel. The editing process can take as long as the coloring process itself. All the videos are in real time, just to give you a full color along really. If you prefer them sped up, let me know in the comments. I find personally being able to watch people do colorings or art when it's slightly slower, even if it is sped up, I can actually see clearer what people are doing, and I find that as a learner very helpful because I can properly see what's going on. So I've tried to do the same with my videos, make sure that they're at a pace that is easy to follow along. So the page that was requested and I've been able to do is this page here. I'll just pull it up out of the light for you so you can see the colors without the glare. And this was done completely in Prismacolor pencils. I really enjoyed coloring this page. I used some white Posca for the background just to break some of it up and to create more highlights on these like flowery berry type things. I think they're a type of fruit. So yeah, it was also fun to just try and play around and see how I could deepen shadows and mute colors to create a more muted tone instead of a bright, vibrant tone, because I wanted to create a more nighttime scene. I suppose you could pretend that it's you know, full moon or something like that, and it's the full moon has lit everything up. So yeah, I also really like the color combo I managed to use for the trees. I think it works really well for this page and with these colors. So yeah, part 3 will be up as soon as I possibly can. Just bear with me because it does take quite a while to edit and put up all the pencils I use when I use them, as well as put the video to music. So it will be up as soon as possible. So that is Fragile World by Kirby Rosannes. If you would like another page done please let me know. I'm happy to do them. It will probably take me a while to complete it. My coloring is quite slow because of the amount of layers I put and the style, the way I just approach it. But happy to work more in this book or in any other books. If I have them, I'm happy to do specific tutorials. Just let me know in the comments. So next up is the 2025 coloring planner by Amanda Colors, and I did this cute little Easter page done by Morgan O'Brien, and I've used Artex acrylic markers for this, and you will get a full video on how I colored this page in my next Artex acrylic markers product review video, which I will tag for you up in the right hand corner and link in the description below. I really had a lot of fun working with the markers. I managed to come up with a few more effects here on the tulips, so really enjoyed playing around and experimenting. This isn't something that I overworked in any way. I tried to create fur texture. Whether it's effective or not is not really the point. The point was just to showcase the markers and have some fun. So very cute design, very Eastery, and my first Easter page for the year. So that is Morgan O'Brien in Amanda Colors Coloring Planner for 2025. And then finally, I have got in here 3 pages in Magical Dawn by Hannah Carlson. So I'll go in order of coloring them. I completed the double page spread I made and was a whip last month. And yeah, I had so much fun playing around with this one. I really love how it's turned out. I love that I chose to put rocks in this on this paper and just draw them in. If you would like to know how to do this tutorial, you can head over to Rebel Unicorn Crafts. That's where I got the tutorial for the rock background, and then I just put it over the 2 pages. Originally these 2 pages are separate pages, but I wanted to bring them together, so I did. If you would like to see me do this style in a different page or coloring book, let me know in the comments and I will happily do a tutorial for you. I did a wash with watercolor paints pretty much over the entire paper, and then I went on top of that with Neocolor 2s, and I learned a very interesting tip where you can take the Neocolor 2 crayon, dip it into some water and then color straight on, and it really helps with the blending and the effect. So I had a lot of fun doing that. I used all sorts on here. So the snake and the keys are done with Prismacolor pencils. Over here you can see some of the embellishments are done with Sakura metallic gel pen. I've also used white Posca pen for highlights, some Sakura sparkle, glitter sparkle type pens. Yeah. And then the trick behind making sure that the keys rest and the snake kind of rested on top of the stones or on the background was to draw inside, like I did here and here, and that just helped it to look like it was resting on top of some rocks. So yeah, that is my 2 double page spread, which I had so much fun coloring. And then here is my 3rd page. Now this has also got some metallic gel pen, but not an awful lot, some white Posca pen for the bunny, and that's about it. I did a Neocolor 2 background using some of the techniques I learned from the rock background. I did use a couple of reference photos from other people's version of this picture. I will pull up the picture I got off Instagram, which helped me with the bunny specifically, so I will credit the colorist who did that beautiful page. It was very, very inspiring, and I tried to create my own, but really was grateful to have her picture to help me with the bunny. But overall, I love how it turned out. I think it's really great. And then, as always, I do have my swatches on a separate piece of paper. So that is 3 more pages done in Magical Dawn by Hannah Carlson. Well, everyone, that is all that I was able to color in during March. I had a lot of fun this month coloring. However, time is quite limited. I don't get to color as many pages as I would like, or I think I should. However, I still enjoy my coloring. I still love the end results and look forward to the next month where I can color even more beautiful pages. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment below, and share with a friend. Until next time, everyone, take care. Bye.